before we begin the presentation, let me introduce the team. So the main project maintainers for the iOS group project is Devanshi Modha, who is an iOS engineer at Accenture and a member of the Swift's Contributor Experience Workgroup as a Diversity in Swift champion, with a keen interest in promoting inclusion in tech and advocating for open source software. She enjoys giving shape to ideas. Another maintainer is Claudia Maciel, who is an iOS engineer at Jack Henry and Associates. She has 2 teenage sons in high school, and in her spare time, she likes to fly planes and crochet. And we have a project manager. Let's see, Cecelia Martinez. She is a lead developer advocate at OutSystems, and Cecelia is also a volunteer for several organizations, including WWCode Mobile, and is a previous GitHub star. And I'm Nguyen. I am a floating maintainer for the iOS group project as well as the Android group project. And I am a software engineer with over 20 years of experience. I've been a native iOS developer since 2016 and am now also learning Android development. And I am currently the leadership fellow for the WWCode Mobile track. So now I'll pass this on to Devanshi, who will continue the presentation.
Sure. Thank you so much for the welcome and introduction. I'll go through the agenda now. So we'll just have the quick review of the MVP app and bonus features of what we have accomplished so far. We will then go through the app demo, and Claudia will take us through the brief code run through, and we'll be celebrating our contributors. Also, we will take us through what happens next post this event to this project. And then we'll do some meet and greet, some questions, some discussions post that, and we won't be recording the meet and greet section. Yeah. Moving on what's been done along with MVP, such as the creation of the tasks, deletion, the detailed screen. This month, we have been able to add 2 bonus features. One was the swipe to delete, and also adding priority to the task in list and detail screen. As usual, the list screen shows all the tasks that are saved to the device. We used Swift data. And in the detail screen, we are able to see all the each tasks implemented a calendar for the picker, time picker, date picker, the description of the tasks, and the priority. We also have created a setting screen UI so that if someone is beginner, they can just add few things to get to know through the open source process. And we'll now go through the app demo on what has been done. Yes, so this is the detailed screen where we can add the tasks. We have the start time, end time, date selection, and priority as well. So these are just the default pickers that were implemented. This is the part of our MVP and now we can select the priority through low, medium, and this is the list screen where we can see along with the priority, we have swipe to delete functionality. We have the same thing as well in the detail screen. So we can delete the task from here or from here. We can change the priority, edit the priority. And this is the setting screen. So this is our app that we have accomplished so far in these months, and it has been like we have achieved quite well in the limited period of time. Yeah, I'll now hand over to Claudia for the run through.
Yeah. Devanshi, there we go. Okay. Please let me know if I need to make the text any bigger for everybody to read. But just really quickly wanted to kind of highlight some of the code. And so starting off with the app file, like Devanshi said, we implemented Swift data and just one line gets rid of that whole Xcode core data file that we had to add before. So that was great of the team to do. And then we try to stick with the MVVM process for building this. So we have views and models. So this is for the list. And in here, they implemented some custom date formatters, calendar stuff, which was just great to see in action. And then in the actual view itself, let me. The thing I kind of liked about this was they implemented some Z-stacks with the overlay to get the pop-ups to appear on the top. I had never seen this. I usually see a lot of alert modifiers. So seeing it this way was new to me and just amazing work. And then the other thing that I saw a lot of was extensions of the view where in this case a function was added. In other places, another view was added in extensions. I thought that was pretty smart of the contributors to do. Let's see. In this one, for the details is probably the biggest screen we had with the most code. A lot of work and a lot of logic went into these screens. Notification center was implemented. Really great job with that. It detects the keyboard being dismissed. And as you can see in this one, we had a lot of work go into it. Really amazing job by everybody. Being able to finish off in a month and then being able to add all those bonus features. Lots and lots of great code on here. Everything was extracted in its own separate components, which I thought was pretty amazing for them to do. Because if we ever needed to, we could reuse them just either with generics or something. So just seeing everything separately was great. Priority. I'm going to come back to the settings view afterwards, but here's our model for the task. Pretty straightforward, simple. And then, what was it, this one? This one was done by Alexandra, and she said she wanted to work on implementing a alert sort of, but from scratch. And she did a great job with it. It's reusable, so the title and the buttons can all be customized. They can be reused. She did great work on this. Really proud of her. And here's another pop-up that was created. And this is for the delete to make sure that the user actually wanted to delete the work. Going back to the settings view, this was done to get everybody to feel comfortable with the open source. It was really simple tasks. But when you go in and open up the history, the amount of people that contributed to this one file is just incredible. And the best part of it is that I think we only had like 2 or 3 merge conflicts with it. So just amazing work from everybody. I mean, just the list of names on here is amazing to see. So yeah, that is our app.
Thank you so much, Claudia. I'll share my screen again.
Yeah. And so here's kind of like the last numbers for our code base. So we all wrote 3,813 lines of code. That is amazing. Good job, everybody. We only deleted 31 lines, which is great. That means, you know, we kind of kept everybody's code in there. And we had 103 files changed. Yeah, amazing, amazing numbers here. For 2 months of work is just great. And this wouldn't have been possible with all of your guys' help. 44 PRs emerged. I mean, that's a lot of work in 2 months for, you know, we all did this on our free time. So great job, everybody.
All right, thank you, Claudia and Devanshi for that presentation. And yeah, so what happens next is since today is the wrap-up event, it's been a lot of work, not just for the contributors, but especially for the maintainers. Like Claudia and Devanshi, they did a tremendous amount of work, not just reviewing PRs, but also providing a lot of guidance to the contributors, giving good advice, and with architecture and coding and so forth. So all that is just a lot of work, and we want to give them a chance to rest and give us all a chance to celebrate what we've done. So as a result, after today's meeting, I'm going to close all of the GitHub issues, and there will be no more work done on this project. But again, thank you everyone for all your hard work, and congratulations for an amazingly successful group project. All right, so the main presentation is now complete. So I'm going to stop the recording, and then we'll have a few minutes to get to know all of you, and hope you'll stick around for that so we can have a little chat.